Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? I have some coffee. Sorry about it, I'm running late. Thank you. Scott and E.T. Let's see who else is in here. Jack, how you doing? Tommy J. Uh, let's see, E.T. Jack. Everybody's talking. Hey, Daz, how you doing? Glad you could make it. And I think that's it. Well, it says there's 13 people in here. So maybe there's some people just watching, which is always awesome. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Chris, how you doing? And what was the last thing I was hoping Bobby was going to be here because I wanted to know when he got his back on the phone thing, when he got his T-Mobile, when Chai got the 14 with the two eSIMs, whether they were locked or not. I'm just curious. Do they lock the eSIMs too? Sorry, I'm still screwing with my beard. But I'm just trying to prepare myself. And I was late because I actually got a hold of a friend that I went to high school with. And he had just heard that my mom had passed. So I called up. We were all kind of in a group, small group of maybe 5, 6 guys through high school. And Brian was one of the good ones. But he's not doing too well, so he's not going to make it. But he wanted to call and give it, which was awesome. Hey, Nikki. Just make the hi. Now, is the wedding over? Is all that gone? Oh, busy day tomorrow. Just want to say hi to you and everyone. Busy day tomorrow. Loves and hugs for everyone. I think that I don't know if it already happened or not. My mind is shot, Nikki. But you probably need your sleep either way. So, yeah, so I don't know. And then I don't know if I'm worried about the phone or I'm just keeping it in my mind because it's keeping me preoccupied on shit, so I don't think about other stuff. So, yeah, and I'd like to get one because I think I would vlog with it, I think. We'll see. What else is going on? Pond pretty much done. Making a couple little adjustments last night and today so that my wife doesn't have to, freak out or anything. I got the cameras and stuff so I can watch and monitor. I've also got, I don't know, I showed you guys the controls that I have that regulate pH and give me readouts on everything. So I know the way everything's going. So I'll just check on it every day. So all that's going good. Hey, Tony, how you doing? I just don't want her to have any problem. Hey, Johnny. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Cheers. But, and the kids are, well, the oldest is coming tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. Okay, so I've got all my stuff done. I bought this new battery, which I think is kind of cool. It doesn't have, the one that I got my wife was the one that had you could set the phone on charging. This one doesn't have it, but what it had was, it's got these, which will probably break off, and I don't know why, but it's got the C cable on it, and it's got an iPhone one, and then it's got a deal on the top that says how much charged it is, and it's got a C and a USB, and it's 20,000 something, which I'm going to take it on the plane. So I'm hoping this came yesterday, and a couple other things I ordered to go back, and I liked it. I didn't have to chase around and try to find a cord to charge it. You know, did I lose the cord? And I've done that a few times. So we'll see how this works. I like the one I got my wife too, but I like this one also. But what else did I get from Lasada? I'm a Lasada animal. I got a little case deal that I'm going to try to put all my stuff in, get rid of my little bag for this trip anyway to the United States. I don't need to carry my passport and stuff or anything once I get there. Hey Mitch, how you doing? Hey Maui, and then Nikki. Hope everyone hit the like. Thanks Nick. Let's see, did I miss anybody? I was rambling shortly, so it wasn't that long of a ramble. But what? Oh, I got a pair of over-the-ear. These ones are the ones that I bought 5 years ago, and these are Bluetooth, noise canceling, and this. But they're a little bit on the heavy side, and they're big. The ones I got are over the ear, but they're small. They fold up into a little thing. They were only like $1,000. These were each $1,000. This was $1,000, so $30, and the headphones were $1,000. And they're just Bluetooth. They don't have the cable, which is kind of a bummer, but it had good reviews and stuff, so I figured. And that's just for on the plane, and you know, wherever I'm going to be staying, which is probably going to be with my cousin Rich when I'm watching my iPad, Netflix, or whatever at night. I'm not going to bug anybody or keep anybody awake. So, and I know Chris probably answered me, but I don't know. Let me see. A new airline. What flies BKK to LAXR review and price them. Appears pretty good. Really? Never heard of them. Starlux, huh? I'll have to check it out. But I looked at when I wanted to come in, and I told you that they gave me that old man, whatever it was, for Philippine Airs. But when I looked in June, because I'm going to try to, well, we're going to go back, and I'm going to take Nitnoy. It was $780. Now, I don't know if that's because it's that far off or not. I don't know. Hey, Logan, how you doing? Hey, Gorgeous, how are you? There's Ryan. How you guys doing? Hopefully you and Logan got everything together and what you needed to get together. But there's probably going to be the... I don't think I'm going to do... No, I can't do one. This is the last one. The last live stream before I go to the U.S. I'll probably do one there from the iPad, just for the hell of it, just let everybody know what's going on. It's good. Should be a good party. I won't film any of that, but I will tell you how it went. But I don't know. The Italians, they seem to have good funerals, if there's such a thing. Them and the Irish are the best celebrations of life. Is that what they call it? I don't know. If it is, my mom, she deserves a good one. She was one of the good ones, man. I'm gonna miss her. Hey Sean, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Let's see. Who'd I miss? There's one I missed. How you doing, Expat Paul? How you doing, Paul? And I think I'm caught up on everything. So that's it. So I don't know. Did anybody in here fly Philippine Air? I know that Jake, I think, said that he said it was okay, and then he's got actually a couple of buddies or ex from the military that fly for Philippine. I don't know. I mean, it's a seat. I don't know how bad could it be. Some people don't like the food or whatever. I don't usually judge my airline experiences on the food, but I guess if it was really bad, it could be horrible. Thanks, Scott. I always miss you, Ron. That's for sure. Hello, how are you? Glad you could make it. If you guys aren't subscribed, then please subscribe if you would. I bought a new toy yesterday. Oh, a Vulcan 650. Cool. That's a nice bike. Yeah, no doubt. Congratulations. Dave, medication. How does that work? Is everything sold over the counter, or would I? Everything that I had, Logan, I didn't have any. It was mostly for blood pressure and heart-related stuff and stuff like that. They had it over the counter, pretty much. But I wanted to get to a doctor. They ended up changing a couple. But it's so easy, man. I don't think there's any problem whatsoever with prescriptions. I didn't have any. And what was really weird about that too was, and I think I'd said it before, even with my insurance in the States, my medication was like $150 a month or something like that with my insurance. And when I got here, the first thing that I did when I went to buy it all, without the doctor or without anything, and it was like $75. It was like half price with no insurance or anything here. So it is cheap. But like I said, once you get, everybody that comes here should have some kind of insurance. But I don't think you'll have any problem whatsoever, or anybody in the family or whatever that's on any kind of medications, unless it's some real off the wall deal. But they've got pretty much everything here in Thailand that I've seen. Yeah, I'm leaving on. Who was asking? Chris was. When am I pulling? Yeah, get on the plane in Buriram on 7:55. It's going to be interesting. I'm just going to get a taxi. I'm trying to look for the red line and the blue line and the green line and this free bus and this other bus and this. I'm just going to go and get a taxi and said, get me to the other airport as soon as you can. Because I land at 8:55, so 9 o'clock. I won't have to go get any luggage, just carry on. And I've got to be, the plane takes off at 1:30 from the other airport. So I got 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. I got 4 hours. So if they can get me over to the other airport within 2 hours, I'll still probably be okay. So, yeah, and it takes off at 1:30 Thursday Thai time, 1:30 in the afternoon, and I get to LAX 7:30 at night on the 9th. And then my cousin's going to pick me up. Hey, are you guys still here? I haven't watched. They got a bunch of good videos out if you guys are interested about coming to Thailand, building a house, what you got to do to the land, electrical, pond, all sorts of stuff. Definitely check out if you guys aren't subscribed. A couple good people. And are you still here? I think you are. Oh no, you're back. Yeah, I should have waited one more second and I would have looked at it. Cool. Well, that must be kind of a bummer, but is Randy here? Because I got to find Randy. Is Randy here? Randy? There you are. Randy has been nice enough to offer to pick me up at the airport. But what I was thinking about, Randy, if you want to, because I'm so bad at typing, so what I'll do is I've got your phone number now, and I'm thinking Friday, if you want to, because what I'm doing is I'm going to be at my cousin Richie's. He lives in Temecula. His girlfriend's house is there in the San Fernando Valley. We'll stay there the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th, and then the 12th we're going to go to Temecula, and then I won't be coming back to LAX until I'm taking off on the 19th. So if you want to, maybe we can go to lunch or something on Friday. The deal's on Saturday at 2, but Friday maybe we can meet up somewhere. But I'll be in touch, or I'll send you to the my phone number. I think you have it though. Anyway, okay, there's my deal, so I don't have to actually type something. and get embarrassed. Like, he can't even spell. He's illiterate. You know, I got that a couple times. No one ever says that crap to your face, though. You know, imagine that. All right. What did I miss here? Question. I caught that question just scrolling. They transfer your bags from one airport to the other. Yes, they've always have. I've never had a problem with luggage. The one thing I will say that I said before, I'm not really hep on flying Air China or China Air or whatever I did. They were the cheapest back in the day. But never lost a bag, never got one misplaced. Always got put on the other plane. Always made it to the end destination and never had a problem. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Scott. I'm trying to get. I'm waiting to get back. As soon as I get back, I'm going to make that all happen. Hopefully, have the trailer and start working on it so I can get some content up. I'm actually kind of jonesing to do content on that channel. Hey, if you guys aren't subscribed, I hear this is a really good channel. Yeah, just kidding. Thanks everybody that subscribed and is very patient, because I think we're at 30, I don't know, 34, 39, whatever it is, subscribers, and no one's bailed. They're kind of waiting there for me. So hopefully, I want to get some stuff up. No, at this point you have to buy all new clothes. Is that what it is? Is that the easiest way? You know, I'm looking forward to buying shirts and stuff. That was one of my, although my wife has found a bunch of these shirts. In fact, she gave me 6 of them to take back to give to people. They're really nice shirts. And they're like under $15 here in Thailand. And they're normal size, our size. In the United States or whatever. But the XX and the XXX are truly what they say. And they're nice shirts. So anyway, I've got 6 of those I'm taking back. I said, I can't, she wants me to take back Thai silk. And I'm going, I got one little carry-on. I can't take all this stuff. But I'm looking forward to buying a few shirts and a couple of pairs of pants while I'm there. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. That's my wife's channel in case anybody wants to see, what is it called? I think Mitch named out. We were talking one day and he said, that looks like Dinner da Dog. And so that's how Dinner da Dog got her name. I guess you could call her Triple D. I don't know. Maybe not. Good dog. But anyway, she's on there in her wheelchair learning how to walk again. So. I can relate to that. I did that. Had to learn how all over again. But great question. Be careful. If you seek medical help in Thailand, they automatically take your blood pressure and it goes on your medical record. So if it's a bit high, it will go against you if you claim it. Really? I didn't know that. Well, there's some good advice for anybody. I don't know. I think the good thing about me and with my wife is the government insurance is, I think it's kind of like the States. They have to take me. Once she married me, they had to take all my pre-existing stuff and everything. So, and that's the way it is in the United States. I don't know how it is in Australia or the UK, but when, like when I married my wife, they had to take my wife. So, and my kids and whatever else it was too. So, we'll see. Almost moved to Temecula, the Inland Empire. Yeah, they all moved. God, it's been a long time now. I want to say it's been like 35, 40 years. It was at one time Temecula and Menifee and that whole area out there was the fastest growing area in the world, I think, or something. At least in the state, and I think the United States. And they moved there, and there was a bunch of them. My cousin Bobby, my cousin Rich, my aunt and uncle. About half of that family moved there, and I want to say 35, 40 years ago. It's been a long time. And I don't know if you answered me, but you probably did. I won't call you illiterate to your face. Yeah. I had one guy call me that. Um, I never lost luggage before. Been delayed. Yeah, I've had one misplaced and had to have brought to me. They actually brought it to me, the airline. I can't remember where it was from. I think it was coming back from Hawaii one time. But otherwise, I've been pretty lucky with that too. Now you can buy. They wanted to sell me insurance that if we lose your bag, you get $1,000 cash and this, and this. And I'm going for $12 or something. And I said, no, I've only got my clothes aren't worth anything. uh, I would like to publish if you want. Stay in Bangkok. Hostel Bangkok, Soy 11, and a cheap all Filipinos. That's the one? Excuse me. And I'm going to say Novus. Is that right? Novus? If I'm not pronouncing it right, somebody please correct me. But I was on a live stream and I don't remember which one it was. And ET was pushing your deal, and then people wanted to know what hotel it was. So if is that the actual name of it? If you've got the actual name of it, somebody will put it up, and somebody can find it and put up the actual link to your hotel that you guys work in. I would be more than happy to do that. I got to run. Oh, okay. Talk to you before. Yeah, I will. I'll talk to you, Mitch, if you're still listening. What's this one? Run, you talking about one airport. The other in BKK. Thanks, gorgeous. I'm on a typical American diet of blood pressure, and ADHD jokes. There you go. That's a perfect combination, Logan. But I don't think you'll have any. I don't know. I didn't. Did Gorgeous say something about, or that's just the medical stuff? So you're more than welcome. If you've got it, put it up, and Scott will probably find it. Or let's see. Sorry, or ET. ET, do you have the link to her hotel in Bangkok? Hey, Robbie, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Anytime. Anything for the Filipina genre. I'm looking forward to going there. My wife's not. So of course, she already told me last night, because I mean, I don't hide anything from my wife. So when somebody comes on, I support them and try to watch a little bit of their live stream, and as soon as I put Got to Love Thailand in there, Got to Love Thailand. Hi Dave. Hi Kuna Dave. Everybody's nice because they're great people. And my wife's going, you want to go to the Philippines because you want to go see your girlfriend. So she's been ribbing the hell out of me. She doesn't. I've got her almost convinced that she doesn't have anything to worry about. But whenever I leave for, going to the States, you're not going to the States. You're just stay in Thailand and go see girlfriends. So, kidding mostly, but you know what that's all about. But she's a good one. It's okay. I'll take that. Not a problem. Thanks, Scott. And the spot, awesome. And you guys, like I said, the next one, I think that Robbie and Mike's are doing on the spot and on the spot only, right? Because they were doing it on Walking in My Shoes. He was doing it on Live My Ass Off. He was doing it on Facebook. He was doing it on every platform that he could do. The spot, I believe, had got pushed over 1,000 now. So I'm imagining, in the process of monetizing. So by all means, this one here, subscribe to this one. Saturday mornings, 8 o'clock every Saturday, Thai time. And then Robbie will be back, I think, in a couple of weeks or something, or a month. Hello, pleased to meet you. Yeah, I just got back actually from Samui. I was there for 5 days. I did a video on it, about 4 of them. So if you want to check it out, you can check it out. I loved it there. It was nice. I was there during the week, which made it a little bit nicer. It wasn't as crowded. So it was enjoyable. And the hotel that I picked, I really liked. Off the beaten path, and a beautiful view. Very, it was great. It was nice. I would definitely suggest taking a look at it. I liked it there. If you guys had found did you guys find the link for, there's that good station again. Thanks, Scott. A replay on Wednesday. See, I didn't know that. Okay. So you guys, they replay it on Wednesdays. There's Mike's channel. And Chris is saying, don't worry, Dave, I'll send her photos of you being a good boy on the Philippines. Yeah, I know. I said, I'm going with, oh, that's what it was. It was the ads thing. And what was the deal with that? I caught on and off because my wife was talking to me and we were trying to get stuff for packing and all that kind of stuff. But she's going to stop or slow down on the live streams she's a writer, I guess, right? Somebody enlighten me. Chris will enlighten me. I'll be back in Thailand April 1st. Okay. Only for a few months. I think that's the day of the meetup, right? The April meetup, I think, is on the 1st. And then van life. And did you get a hold of Kevin 30 in the wake up, or send him a message or something? And he's a good guy, man. It would be a good contact for you, most definitely. Especially if you get a shout out from him and you have a van life channel. That would be. I looked. He's getting close to 100. He's got like 98,000 subscribers or something. But he's a good guy. Hey, there's Rob. I was wondering how you were doing. Everyone seems to either drink Leo or Chang. It's better than Budweiser, or is it cheaper? I'm not a big. I mean, I was always a beer drinker. I drank Coors, and people hated me for drinking Coors, even though the Budweiser plant was down the street. And actually, I drank Schlitz malt liquor when we were younger, because my cousin Rich's next door neighbor worked at the Schlitz factory, and part of working there was you got 10 cases of beer a month or something. His whole garage was full of beer. So we would somehow finagle that through the sun or something, because we were way too young to be drinking. That was when a big, tall Schlitz malt liquor would get me, high at 16 or whatever. Hey, Andy, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, Andy's got a channel. Please do. What's Ron saying? Wish they had you two back when I rode them. Oh, here's Chris's. Yads is studying now, doing her thesis. Okay, so slowing down on the live streams in front of. That's it. She's one good one. Her and HK and all of them are great people. And I don't know, did they find it and post your? I'm rambling. You're new to the channel. I'll ramble and things will go by and I'll forget. So I'm hoping that somebody found it or you posted the name and they found a link or a Facebook link or something. And I think you can put the Facebook thing in there. I don't know. You find out. Hey Jay, how you doing? Sub the Nova's cool. Thank you very much. What is Gorgeous saying? The problem with health insurance is there's no guarantee they will pay out. Yeah, so if you've made payments for years, you end up paying the bill yourself. It is true. But a lot of the ones, I know that, like Chuck, I forget the name of the ones that those guys are using. If somebody mentioned it, I would know. Obviously, there's a good track record with those, a couple of them. But there is, I think Gorgeous is right. There is always that chance that they might say, no, sorry, that was pre-existing, or we're not going to pay. I mean, it's not like I think if you get a good one, you have a better chance. I'm lucky. I've got the government one through my wife, so I don't think I could have got anything better. I mean, it's only 85. It's a weird number. 86.9% they pay. I don't know what it is, but I'll take that. Kitty will not be going along this year, maybe in the future. Okay, cool. I think I asked you that. Somebody else asked you that? Let's see. Yeah, there's, I don't know. Did you have a bad experience, Gorgeous, or do you know for sure, or did you? I know I've heard it before too, that some people have gotten burned. But I wish I could remember the name of the one, because I think there's quite a few people that I know that use it and have used it, and they have paid. So if you're from the U.S., I think you need it for something like that happened to me. Terminal illness, you could go back to the U.S. Me, I wouldn't have that much of. I wouldn't want to do that because I have my family here. But if you're a single guy or a married guy or whatever, that you're here and your wife could go with you. The thing that I would be worried about is something like happened to me. I'm in intensive care for 2 months with a tube down my throat. Are you got hit by a car and you need to be in intensive care for a long period of time? I think that if you found out you had a terminal illness, I think if it was me, I've got Social Security in the U.S. I've kept that, and I've been debating back and forth. I think I've talked about it before, because Chuck's mom, when before they left, he cut it off as $200 and something, $30 or something. But my wife would love to get her hands on $230. But it. I'm thinking that these. My original plan was every 4 months go back for 2 weeks. Well, if something happens there, what do I do in the States? So if I keep my Social Security, at least I've got a little bit of something coverage. Well, I think if you've got coverage like that, then you could get the coverage that you're getting in Thailand. You could critique that to something that would fit what you're going to do with a good reputable company. And you're worried about getting hit on your bike and breaking your arm and stuff like that. I think that stuff they're gonna cover. I think the stuff that they're gonna heart attack, something in your body that you say that was pre-existing, or if they find out, by all means, if you are applying for them, don't lie. Tell them exactly what's going on, because if they do catch it, they'll just throw it out anyway. But I would think that's what I would do. If I found out I had cancer and I didn't have my wife, or my wife was just me and my wife, and she could come back with me, I would probably go to the States. Unless in my case, her insurance would cover me. So, I don't know, it's kind of a weird deal. I definitely wouldn't be here without some kind of insurance. If you're just here to check it out, coming for a 3-6 month stint, you can get traveler's insurance for that. And I think I think it was actually Daz that said, if I did cancel that and took the 250 whatever it is each month, I could get traveler insurance. And I will check on that, because if I can get traveler insurance, a good traveler insurance that'll cover me for those 2 weeks 3 times a year, I might do that. Like to see the trip. What did I miss here? Yeah, Cigna is the one that I have my long-term disability with. And Cigna that I have is kind of like an Aflac deal. I paid a certain amount each month, and when I got disabled, they paid me the money that I had signed up for. I took the maximum of what they would give. But I like Cigna. They've been straight up with me. I heard a lot of people talking about how they try to take it. They do sort of. They'll send you stuff and say, we want to reevaluate your thing. I said, what do you think? With age, I'm going to get better. My knees are going to heal themselves, and I'm going to be in good shape. Come on. But they do that kind of stuff. And then if you ignore it, they will yank it. And then you got to play trying to get it back. But I always did whatever they wanted me to do, and I didn't have a problem. And it's been 15 years or something like that. Yeah, 15 years, I think. But I'll definitely, I think you guys were talking about subscribing. Did you figure out whether you're going to start a new channel or not? I think it might not be a bad idea. Although, I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, a van life channel is a van life channel. I like that kind of stuff. The van stuff, solo camping, catching cooks, moto camping, that kind of stuff I've always been into. So are the hospitals in the state? I'm missing out on what you guys are talking about. Sorry. Keep $1 million bought in one side for health care and tap it every year without being paid in insurance premiums. So is that what you do? You're just self-insured? You keep a chunk of money in the bank? It cost me $1 million baht for the 3 months I was in the hospital. That was 2 months in intensive care and a month in a private room. So if you imagine what that would have been in the States, and $1 million baht back then was $32,000 or something like that. I lost, but in reality, I don't know. When my wife was in a private room for the leukemia at Stanford, I want to say it was like $26,000 a day while she was in there. Because I know it was like 3 or 6 million something. That insurance was good too, thank God. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people that do that, and I guess that would be acceptable. Like I said, 3 months, $1 million baht. Like I said, if it's you went in and they said you've got a year to live if you do this, that, and the next thing, and your insurance says we're not going to cover you, and you're from a place and you still have your Social Security back in the United States, you go back there and do it. So, Softly Wings is great for traveling. What did I miss? I missed some. That went over my head. Sorry, sorry, Robbie. Shafty Wings? Is that the name of the? I can't see too well. I think it says Shafty Wings is great for traveling. Is that a name of a channel, or is that what you're thinking about doing? Sorry, my mind's going about 40 different places at the same time today. It's starting to dawn on me about my mom a little bit too. Thank God she got to live a long life. I think it helps. I don't know how much it helps, but she had a good life. She needed a good man. She never found a good man. I feel bad for her. Oh, that's an insurance. Okay. Okay, traveler's insurance. I will definitely check it out. Thank you. All right, Safety Wings. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jay. If you're happy to use Tiger, no, it isn't the pretty cheap. Same doctor says I got the same doctor. He transferred me. I was going to see him at the private hospital. He was the guy that basically saved my life numerous times. And he said the drugs that I can get you at a cheaper price that will be covered under your insurance and better drugs, I could get you over there. I went there one time and spent all day there and said, nope, ain't happening. I'll pay the money. I don't care. I don't want to sit there all frickin' day. And my wife relayed that to him in nice terms, and we paid $15 for a expedited day. So we go at like noon and get our blood drawn and everything, and we're out of there at no, we go at 1 after lunch, 1 o'clock, and we're out of there by 4 o'clock. 3.5, 4 hours. Blood test, results from the blood test, see the doctor, wait for my 3 months worth of medication to be filled, and out we go. So it was, but the government, I don't know if I'd want to go to the government hospital to get treated on anything, but I don't have to. And it's really weird too, because my wife, according to my wife, the place that she works, TOT, CAT is now NT. It's a government-owned internet company. She can go anywhere she wants. Some government employees can't. They have to go to the government hospital. So it's really kind of, it's really kind of weird. So I don't have to. I'm lucky. And I would put up this Surin private hospital up against any place that I've ever been in the United States for care, everything. It was awesome. All right, Andy, take it easy. What did I miss? Did I miss anything besides the safety wings? Oh, medical. Yeah, I heard that too. Well, I know that when I was there, but I think my brother owns his own business, and he paid. It's like ridiculous when he went from the one company, an absorbent amount of money, uh, way too much money. I don't know. It's called. I'll find out if you want to, Ron. It's a God fast track, some kind of thing. But I'll ask my wife. I'll find out for you. And if I don't remember, when you see me after I come back, hit me up again in case I forget. But I will. It's way better, and it's like I said. I see my same doctor. Um, it it's awesome, but sitting there all day, no, 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 not for me, not for me at all. Let's see. Did I miss anything? If you guys had a question and I didn't see it, I'm leaning in front of my microphone again. Um, Most of the costs in Thailand is so cheap. I never file claims. Yeah, I know. When you can go to the hospital and they charge you. You paid $18 or something. Do you go? I can understand that logic. Of course, that's not Thai logic because the Thai person $18 is a lot of money, or $12 or whatever. That's the same thing like I was saying about going to the Honda deal, going out and changing that oil in that Forza when they're going to charge me 256 baht. And I can put money in, a Thai person's pocket. It's not worth it. I won't do it. I want to build something. I'd love to build a panhead, a flathead, a knucklehead, even old British bikes, BSA, Triumph, Norton, something. I'd like to build one. And when I put the room out there, um, that's going to be my 3 meter by 4 meter. I will kind of put it so that if somebody comes, they can stay out there if they want a little more privacy. But I would throw a throw a piece of carpet in the middle of the tile and roll a bike in there on there and proceed to do it in the air conditioned deal. And I'm also thinking about. I think I'm going to make that building all solar. The solar stuff that I've been really getting into on the trailer, I can put pretty much the same package in there, and it have to be a little bit bigger because I'm not going to get away with a 5,000 BTU air conditioner in there. But a 1 ton, so I'll need probably, I don't know, maybe 1,200 watts of panel, and probably the batteries are going to be the most expensive part of the whole thing. The lithium, because I'm figuring 400 amp hours, 100 amp hour batteries for the trailer, and that's to run that 5,000 24/7, pretty much with sunshine. But so there is going to be a little more. But I've been thinking about it. It'd be nice. Do 12-volt lighting. I've got the option of doing all that stuff from the gate. Put in my own little water pump. Put a tank up there. Maybe a small tank, just for there. I don't know. It's been dawning on me. But the one that I've got is going to be awesome in the trailer. I'll be able to do everything as long as there's sun shining. Um, Thai government hospitals, I will see. You were seen immediately, really. Well, in case anybody's in the States and they want to know, and you go into an emergency room where there's, 180 people waiting and there's no seating, complain about chest pain and breathing. I'm having a hard time. I can't breathe, so they'll take you right in. It happened to me, and they took me in. So a couple of times after that, when I had a problem, I went ahead and added the breathing and possibly a tight chest type deal. I should have been an actor, right? Wasn't that pretty good? I thought it was pretty good. Let me see. What's Logan saying? Ryan has me thinking of DCT on auto motorcycle and a much simpler ride. Yeah. What was I know he was looking at one. He was telling me about one. It wasn't the ADV. It was another one, right? I think. Uh, What insurance is I'm trying to think of the one. It's on Chuck's deal. No Time to Be Sad. If somebody said the name of it, I would know. It's pretty well known here, and like I said, a lot of people have had luck with it. If you want to call it luck, they've filed claims and gotten paid. So, but there are some nightmares out there too. Do what? Do they tongue Star Trek reference? Oh, Numb Tongue. Yeah, yeah. I'm a Star Trek freak. Who would have thought? I wasn't so much a Star Wars thing, but boy, I mean, I grew up watching a lot of that stuff. I watched Voyager as an actual every week show on TV. I watched them go through their deal. I wasn't big on Next Generation and a couple of the other ones, but the original Star Trek and the new movies I like better. The new ones that you're talking about with Numb Tongue was Star Trek, right? I think the movie was called Star Trek. And then there was a couple other ones with that same actor. I liked them. I thought they were good. Is that it? The 700 NC. I think you're right, because I think when we were doing they were gracious enough to have me on their Sunday show, Ryan and Mitch, and I think Mitch showed a picture of it. But yeah, anything to, I don't know. I'm old. I'm lazy. I just want to twist and go. That's why they call them twist and goes. But with the ones, they've got a couple of nice options out now, and they're really, I don't know. I thought they were nice looking bikes. Even if I'm thinking of a chopper trike studs, why not? Why not? We back in the day, all the stuff we put bigger motors in them, but they were all based off of the 45s, the trikes, because there was a bunch of them in California. It's hard to find anything anymore, and they want an arm and a leg when you find it. So I don't know. I'm still kind of, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd like to build one. I mean, I'm sure I could go out. And I saw a nice reproduction with an S&S knucklehead motor, and I think it was 1.3 million in a rigid frame. I don't know if it was suicide shift or not, but I don't know. It'd be kind of nice to just cruise around. My wife wouldn't like it, and she doesn't like me on two wheels. Yeah, that's what Gordon said. He just got the Vulcan 650S. It's a cruiser with it. Yeah, they're nice bikes. I don't know. Am I that lazy that I can't shift? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm that lazy. Um, I don't know. I love that frickin' Forza, man. It's awesome. I got you hooked on Breaking Bad now. Did anybody watch the? Well, you got to watch Breaking Bad first, but the El Camino movie. I know we talked about that a couple of live streams ago. I have to wait for that. Correction. NC 750X under $10,000. I wonder what they are here. I want to say they're 500,000 baht. So is that about right? No, that's more. Are they more here? I don't know. Maybe they're 400. So what would 400? I don't even know. Let me go to my giant calculator here. 400. It might be a little more. Divided by, what is it? 34. Yeah, $11,764 according to this. And of course, I'll do my market thing since I'm so hip on it. The only thing I follow is precious metals, and gold went down just a tad, baht wise. A baht of gold in Thailand confuses some people. 30,100. It was 30,400, and the baht 34.5 is where it's at. Hey Craig, how you doing? I watched El Camino first. Had seen years ago. Okay, so you knew after El Camino. Hey, what'd you think? Did you like El Camino? I liked it. Hey, there she is. How you doing? How are you, HK? Hope you are well. If you guys aren't subscribed or you aren't watching and putting up Spanky and the Bear link Thursday nights, I'm gonna want to say 8 o'clock. I'm horrible. Don't crucify me. But if you're subscribed to their channel, which somebody will put it up, then you'll get notified. Hopefully. Yeah, I watched Breaking Bad 2015, and I just watched it again. It took me. I missed a couple episodes, fall asleep watching it at night, but for the most part, I watched most of it. My favorite episode is, well, I can't say it in case somebody hasn't watched it. Anytime. I hope you're well. I'm glad to hear it. And I'm looking forward to coming visiting too. Hopefully soon. This year, definitely. I'm coming to the Philippines. I think me and Chris are going to do, we haven't really set a date or time or anything, but I think we're going to do 7 to 10 days. He's going to take me on a little jaunt around, and then after that I'll come back with my wife knowing where I'm going to want to go and do a 4-day quickie because she has to work. So there you go. Thank you very much, Scott. You're top notch. I don't say enough about the moderators. I know there's a lot of moderators on this channel because I got a bunch of good people. And I just saw the bear type guy. There he is. So if you guys, or Chris could put it up too, right, Chris? Put up that channel. Am I right? Is it Thursday nights, 8 o'clock, or am I way out in line? There it is right there. Scott put it up. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Thursday night, I think around 8ish. Once you're subscribed, you'll ring the bell and you'll get notified. Vulcan, a friend of mine here in Thailand, a new condition 5K, 150,000 baht. That sounds like a good price. Yeah, that's the best way to buy things, man. I think I bought mine new, my Forza. If I had it to do all over again, I don't think I would. We get a lot better price, and people buy them and they won't ride them. So I mean, you get it and oh god, and, it's got 18,000 kilometers, not even broke in. So, and especially if you buy it from a foreigner that take care of things, and they've got all the paperwork, and you see that they made their oil changes, you can't go wrong. And I don't think you can go wrong with the Hondas or any of the foreign bikes. Vulcan's a good bike too. I think they got their shit together. I hate to say it. I mean, if I was any other place, would I probably own one? Probably not. If I was still back in the States, I'd still have my Harleys. But it's more wide open there, man. I don't know. With the bags, I know that Ryan had a good thing. He's got the shads he's going to put on the side, or he's thinking about putting on the side. It's wider than shit. I drove baggers. This thing's wider than a bagger. I've hit these bags on that Forza more than I want to admit to, 10 times or something. Not on other cars, but posts and stuff getting out of driveways. And you definitely have to kind of fall in line. You're not going to white line or do any of that kind of stuff with them. A little bit you can on the open road. But in towns and stuff, you pretty much got to stay in traffic. So it's like having a car. But mine slip off and come down real narrow. There's two different kinds of, I don't know if Ryan's still here. There's two different kinds of racks. And the one that I bought, I like the best. Easier on and off. And you can't even really tell looking at them. I don't know. The ones that I didn't like was a big square. Mine are like a bar. It's a different deal. And real easy to get on and off. There's Chris saying check the what? Yep, Thursday nights. I will definitely. I think I was asleep at the last one. I think I missed the last one. In fact, I know I did. That's horrible of me. Is there someone new here? Mary, Bernie, anyone? Welcome her. Where is there someone new? Where? Mary? Did I miss somebody? Imagine that. Me ranting and missing somebody. I don't know. I'm looking. Am I misreading something? E.T. There was someone new here. Hello, Mary. I didn't see you there, but hello, Mary. Glad you could come. Let's see. I'll have to go back and Where am I at here? You know, I told you guys the other day, we were sitting right at 19, 35, 36, 32, 39, 33. It went to 940. It went back to 1939. So let me see. Let me see where we're at here now. No, still 1939. So, which is fine. We'll. I'd like to hit the 2000. I can't say that I wouldn't. Dave, so you recommend a top case and tank bag instead of a top case and a tank bag? You know, it depends on what you can get away with, Logan. I wouldn't put any saddlebags on if I didn't have to, only because I like to white line and shoot. I don't like sitting in traffic. But probably, you know, so that's the reason. But I have them on mine, and they're easy to come off. But the stuff that I was planning on doing with it, I needed them. When I did the 10 or 12 day deal with Joe and Chuck and Mitch and Bruce, everybody, and James, it was perfect for that. But I needed all of them. I bought the one that went in over the gas tank, in between, in front of the seat. It doesn't fit all that great. It's a shad too, and it was supposed to be for the Forza, but it's a little big. Could have been a little smaller, but it's kind of awesome because you can just pull it up, and I could put all my clothes in there. It would be perfect. I wouldn't have to open anything or do anything. I just lift it up and go. But if you could put a nice tank bag, I mean, they make tank bags that are huge now, and a top case. Mine's pretty big. I think you would have enough. I don't know what you're planning on doing, but if it's just going to the grocery store or, you know, for yourself, you know, or whatever, that would probably be all right. I just don't like them because they're so. If you saw the back of my bike, I mean, it's like way wide. There's everybody saying hi, Mary. Hey, I still haven't seen you in the chat, Mary, but I will. I will say hello anyway. It's probably somewhere. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But yeah, I don't know, Logan. I don't know what you're planning exactly. Tell me exactly what you're gonna do. But it depending. If I was only doing like a 3 day deal and 4 day stuff, that would probably be plenty on a bike wise. On mine, you know, most of my Harleys were sports bikes, you know, what I consider a sport, the Dyna, you know, and hell, the last one that I bought, that 2008, didn't even come with back pegs or a back seat. Had a single solo seat on it, and I never put one on there. You know, I didn't need it. I wasn't riding anybody. My wife, this one had 4 back surgeries. She wasn't about to jump on the back and go for a ride. So it was just me. But all my other bikes were all that style. Never. I had a couple baggers, but not a bunch. But I just put, you know, whatever I could fit in a roll on the front and whatever I could put on behind the seat. Usually it was a dry bag. You know, you can get 90-liter dry bags now. So if you didn't like the side bags or whatever, you could probably get everything that you would need in a top box, a tank bag, and maybe not a 90-liter, but a 60-liter or something that would strap behind you unless you're riding somebody. But you can fit a lot of stuff if you're creative. When I was younger, I had, you know, fishtails coming out the back and a big long sissy bar that I could roll, put stuff over, and, you know, the old roll on the front, and off I went. Different era, different time, younger body. Hey, there's Tim. How you doing? Did I miss anybody else? No. Tim. Oh yeah, I did. Hey James, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Thanks for coming in. Mostly working back. Hopefully some ADV in the Texas debtor. Yeah, and that's what when I bought, and it's still in the States, the Triumph Tiger, 995, 955, 955, I think. 3-cylinder, awesome freaking motor. Not the greatest dual sport in the world. Too high, sat too high and stuff. But I wasn't gonna go crazy. But desert stuff and fire roads is what I was buying it for. I did a couple of moto camping deals. Yeah, the even no downshipping. Yeah, exactly. I would see here you can't. They won't let you test drive them or anything. I don't know what it is in the States. Obviously, they have ADVs, or you wouldn't be talking about buying one. But it'd be nice to know what they did do in the sand. Whether they would, how they would engage. Yeah, and back and forth to work. Yeah, a drive. I would get even a smaller one, a 40 liter dry bag, something that you could really, I'm imagining it's just you going back and forth to work or going out in the desert. You'd have plenty of room. What did I miss? Those were the days, or these were the days? What did I miss? Everybody's saying hi to everybody, which is always also awesome here. Hello, Ann. How you doing? Good morning to you. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. These are all people from the John through Bobby. Bobby's the only one that's not here. What's up with him? He was the one that I wanted to ask if Jai. I'll just send him a text or a line and ask him if Jai's iPhone that they got is locked, because he got it from, I think he got it from T-Mobile. But I think he did say it was unlocked, but he bought it outright. I'll have to find out. I'm still on that phone kick, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. Thank you, Scott. Awesome. Another one I haven't seen in a while is Brock. I hope Brock is okay. Although I think he sent me a message about his phone and stuff too. So he must be still relaxing. This is the brother to that pink one that everybody was saying that I said my wife got her one and me one. That one's mine. Let's see. David was talking about young. Yeah. That was fun. It was fun, but I jarred the hell out of my kidneys, man. I got smarter as I got a little bit older when I was still riding a rigid and I had a kidney belt. Actually, a lifting belt I found worked out really well. And then I finally really smartened up and, got into the rubber mounted swing arms crap again. He did say it wasn't an unlocked iPhone, but you have to buy it. It wasn't an unlocked iPhone, but you had to buy it to be unlocked. Is that what it is? I think I'm going to end up buying the one here in Thailand. I can see it already. But I'll give it a shot when I go back there, because I have T-Mobile and I've been with them for 4 or 5 years now, I guess. Ever since before I came here, I changed to T-Mobile because of being able to go to every country. And now Bobby's saying, if people are thinking about that now, they've added even more to it. He said if you're a new person going to T-Mobile, for the $50, for $15 more, besides the internet and texting unlimited and all that, unlimited phone calls for $15 more. So if that's the case, I'd jump all over that. I'm going to ask him about it when I go in there. Trust me. I just got through talking to my the one I said while I was late today, my friend from high school, and I don't know what that'll cost me. We'll see. Hey Alex, how you doing? I guess you're healing. Are you back in Thailand? I haven't followed much. Sorry, Alex, man. I haven't been watching much videos. But Alex is one of the good guys, and subscribe by all means. He's doing extremely well. Hope you're well, my friend. Hello, Sheen. Another one. Please subscribe. Easy, thank you, channel. Channel is enough work. Why? What did Jay say? What did I miss on that? Jay Alexander, have you considered creating a channel for the U.S. vets in Thailand? Great stuff. I think the U.S. vets watch him anyway. I would say a lot of the subscribers are probably veterans. That's just a guess. I'm not putting any words in your mouth, Alex, but I'm guessing there are probably a lot of service guys. Anytime, brother. So still looking forward to get back there. I'm thinking I don't think I'll make I got to go back to the States this Thursday for 10 days, and then I'll be back. So I think I'll make, I might try to make the April 1st, but definitely the May one. Mitch is wanting me and Ryan, so come out. I haven't met Alex twice, but we never got to sit down and lunch, break bread, and bullshit. So I'm looking forward to that. Nia's getting better, cool. I talked to my cousin, the one that's picking me up at the airport. I think I told you, I don't know. Before December, I didn't even know he had bad knees. Before Christmas, I talked to him. I talked to him on Christmas. His sister told me he got his knee replaced. Well, he got his knees, plural. He had both his knees done at the same time, replaced, and he's going to pick me up, and he's up walking around. He said he's still recovering, so what has it been? It would have been January, at least 2.5 months, but there's no way I'm doing that. I got to get my one. This year I'm going to do one of them. Maybe do them both. I won't do them both at the same time. Yeah, I'm sure if you guys are in town, you will be. I haven't seen anything coming out of your gal, Miley, putting out any kind of content. She would, I think she would do well too, and she is doing well. She's probably got more subscribers than me, but I haven't seen anything out. But I did notice, you guys check your bells on your channels that you like to go to. A couple of them I noticed that I wasn't getting notified, and I know that I always ring the bell on especially the channels that I am talking about. And I was still subscribed, but there was the bell wasn't rang. So check if you're not getting notified and you haven't seen anybody in a while, which I will do with Miley now, thinking about it and saying that. I should go and check that. She might be doing them and I'm just not getting notified. Now they actually replaced it. Man, see, mine have been removed. Now there's no room. They showed me the latest X-rays, and that's how my knee looks, and it's bone on bone underneath that. I'm kind of curious to see how that works. I wondered if they could do that with me. I'm just really freaking out, man. I overthink things. When they tell me that they're going to replace my knee, the first thing that jumps into my mind is they cut my leg, they peel back my meat, and they start hitting me with a frickin' hacksaw or a sawzall and cut my leg off. And, oh, man, I'm horrible. My mind works like that. I always look at the worst part of everything, you know. But it saved my life a bunch of times because I'm one of those persons, too. When normal people walk into a bar, they go, oh, look, there's Bill, and there's this one, and let me get over here. Here's a seat. Let me have a drink. I walk in and go, that guy over there probably has a gun. That one over there definitely has a knife. There I'm going to sit because I got a full view of everybody in this bar. There's no one walking by me to the bathroom. No one can come behind me. It's like, now has it mellowed out since I've been in Thailand? 250%. But that was the way that whenever I was younger, that's what I did, you know. Paranoia, wanting to live, to see tomorrow, probably a little of both. But definitely a different way of life. I don't know. My leg is in so much pain, my knee's not too bad. Really. You know what, my uncle, when I said when he had these long past, but he had his replaced after years being a mechanic. And this was 20 years ago, maybe even more, 30 years ago. One of the first knee transplants, probably. And I went and saw him in the hospital. When he woke up, I was in the room. And he looked at me and said, because he knew my knees are bad. Then they were bad. Said, the pain's gone. I said, how the hell can you know the pain's gone? They just sliced your leg off and cut off your knee. And he said the pain is completely different than the pain that I've had for 30 years. So he could distinguish between the pain of the surgery and the pain that was gone that he had forever. So, yeah, let's see. In my upper leg, I think they pulled something. You know, I when they did my ACL on my left knee, this was 15 years ago. It was the last surgery I had. I came out of it and I went, something's wrong, man. The pain is way too intense. And what I found out later, which they didn't tell me until after I bitched about it immensely, they tie off your leg, okay? So they put a tourniquet on your leg and cut the blood supply. The guy cut my ACL too short. So in the middle of the surgery, he had to go to a cadaver, cut another ACL, bring it back in. Well, it kept that tourniquet on almost to the point of no return. So the pain of it being in a tourniquet for such a long period of time, more than it was supposed to, caused me pain. I never had luck with my knees. I've always had pain, but I got to get it replaced. But I'm really curious, Alex. I'm going to be curious at how that replacement worked. I always thought about that. They ripped that meniscus out. I mean, what's cushioning? You know, what's there? Why don't they put something in there? How come they don't put something back? So it makes sense to me. I'm curious to find out what about it. Why? Alex is killing subs almost 89. Very good, Alex. Awesome. I hope so. I'm just I like his channel, man. I think he's got good content. He's a good guy, and he's having fun with it, and he does it well. Like I said, I'm not all that good at it. I'd like to get better at the vlogging, and maybe I will with the Trailer Trash Thailand channel. I might. I'm looking forward to doing vlogs on that when I get back from the States. So, thank you very much, Alex. My knees are trashed. I have also bad results on both knees. Yeah, and there's nothing worth it. I don't know. I had my first two surgeries at 18 and 19 years old. Meniscus came out of the left and then out of the right, and always had problems with my knees from sports and motorcycles and just abuse, you know, and going up ladders for air conditioning for 30 years, carrying 50 pounders of refrigerant and going up 3 stories up the side of a building and kneeling on them and working on it. Just thrashed them there. And I imagine yours is probably from the sport activity to the martial arts too. I'm sure wasn't very kind or isn't kind for you having that problem now. I imagine it keeps you from working out too. Excuse me, I got a drink. I had 3 videos a year ago, and Dave hyped me up. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you should. You should be proud of yourself. Actually, I think you do good content, and you and Miley, click really well together also. So that doesn't hurt. But he does good channel. So if you guys aren't subscribed, if I haven't said that already, please subscribe. My luck is Irish usually. 4-inch scar, gallbladder surgery. Mine 12-inch scar, 19 staples. Yeah, that sounds like me. And my poor wife that passed. Let's see. Fell off of a mini bike at a boat race when she was in her teens and screwed up her back right out of the gate. Ended up having a total hysterectomy at 30. No children. Didn't have any children. Had whatever she could have removed. What do they remove? Your gallbladder, this or that. Had lupus, but the skin lupus. And the skin lupus isn't fatal, but you can have it one way or the other. One is barely a little rash, or it's bright red and the most painful crap you could ever go. My unlucky wife was the most painful crap you could ever have. 4 back surgeries, 2 hip replacements, and let's see what else. The poor woman, she is definitely out of pain now. But that's what she had such bad luck. If she would have been alive during COVID, she would have got COVID 10 times. She would have had it every time she recovered. She would have got it again. And that's why I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was at my niece's house. That was before we went to our last our last trip to Cozumel. And I was in there. Nikki was she actually came and lived with us when her grandma passed away. She was living with her. She came and lived with us for a while. And good kid. Great. Well, it's not a kid anymore. But I was sitting in her living room and we were talking about Noni, and she went to the doctor and they're doing the biopsies and, what could happen. And she's going, well, you never know. And I looked her square in the eye and I said, but it's Noni, And that said everything about my wife, but it's Noni. So the worst possible thing that could happen is going to happen. And sure enough, she had cancer. So I don't know. I've been lucky. Painful my whole life, but I consider myself fairly lucky for 66 years old. I can still walk. Not very far, but I can walk. But these are a pain in the ass. What did Douglas say? What did I miss? Douglas, Alex, we would love to meet with you in Chiang Mai. Invite you and Miley to our place. Yeah, Douglas is a good guy, Alex. It's Miley and 1 year anniversary soon, and that's why we're going to Chiang Mai and Vietnam. Cool, very cool. I want to go there. I want to see what it looks like now, and just wanted to stop by and say hi. Thanks, Alex. There you go, and Alex and Douglas said, "Will do." Have a great day, Alex, if you're still here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was just talking to my buddy, the one before from high school, and always the picture of health, thin guy. I don't know, but he's having a hard time, I guess. He's not doing well health-wise, and I was really saddened to hear that. We're both the same age, 66. And I guess it's all relative, right? I'm a fat bastard, and I seem to be still kicking along, hoping to get down to some kind of a fighting weight. I'm just tired. And besides the abuse it's putting on my knees, carrying around the extra weight, just doesn't help. But Dave, knees are in pain. These other things are in pain. Yeah, they are. So I've got to get the one done. I'm hoping maybe in a couple of months. I want to try to lose 20 kilo and see what happens, or even 10 kilo. I still haven't weighed myself. I got to weigh myself. I'm just starting to get interested on whether or not it is. Yeah, I've seen some good. Who did what really got me going and saying, okay, maybe I want to go see it was what's his name, Patty Doyle. He had some epic drone footage of crap like Behind Me, just epic stuff that I thought was well done. The cinematography was outstanding. I don't know if he played it that way, he got lucky, or what it was, but it got me interested. I watched them all. So I guess my mother-in-law decided that she was going to go somewhere, so she put the barking dog in my room while I'm doing a live stream. In bed. How you doing, Nikki? Let's see. Nikki is asleep typing. But, so I don't know. I got to get in better shape. It'd be nice to, my wife's 43 years old, a little bit younger than me, a couple years. I'd like to be able to just at least walk and keep up, and not have her even when I am walking well, watch out for that. One time, there's a step there, which is helpful to keep me probably from falling. But also I get, my knees hurt. It's painful to walk. So I got to do something about it. Wait for Patty Doyle, his next level adventure. His next level. I missed though. He just started again, right? Where'd he go? I can't remember. And I haven't. I know Nikki's a moderator on Patty's channel also. He seems like a really nice guy. I'd like to meet him someday. But we'll have to see. Is Bo here? How's things going? When are you? Hope your husband's doing okay. If you guys aren't subscribed, Bo Adventures is. I met her through Maui. She's actually here in Surin, and I bought the cucumbers to make my pickles, which I need some more. But she's gone, but she doesn't have any more. My mother-in-law has some. Just to let you know, they grew them once they found out that I wanted some. But I hope your husband's doing well. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Very nice lady, and does fun stuff when she's here. But her husband wasn't doing great and had to spend some time in Bangkok in the hospital. So, he's doing great. Okay, great operation. Okay, good. When do you guys anticipate being able to come back? Soon, I hope. Yeah, he sure seems like it, Nikki. Seems like a good guy. Probably gets a lot of crap, man. I feel for a lot of these, I want to say bigger or more well-known vloggers. They have to take a lot more crap from people. Sometimes it weighs on you, I guess. I've been pretty lucky. People have been leaving me alone lately, which is, thank you. Thank you for clicking and not watching my channel. Let's see, Nikki saying hi to Bo. Cool. Good. I bet you'll be happy to do that. I think a lot of her videos are lost and alone in Bangkok. So I think she's ready to get back to her home surroundings. So I'm glad to hear that, Bo. It'll be nice to see you again. Maybe Maui will come this way again and we'll go out and get something to eat. Daz is saying that's why I'm here. Her birthday today. Wow. Big Bad, 6 years old. Wow. Yeah, I got to get to see my daughter when I get back. She's gonna come to the funeral, and my son, as they should, I guess. And I haven't seen her in a while, so it'll be good to see her. She is, I'm horrible, 33, 34 years old. I don't know. Maybe she's even. I think my son might be 30. She might be older. God, that's horrible. I don't remember the years, the days. She just had a birthday, March 2nd. So it'll be good. Bad circumstances. I think kind of good circumstances on one side. Like I said, my mom would not have wanted to hang around the way that she was. So 90 years old, she's had a pretty long life. I would take that in a heartbeat if someone could guarantee me that. And the Italians do, after the ceremony in the church and that kind of stuff, the parties are outstanding, and everybody has a good time and laughs and praises the person. And my mom's an easy one to praise. She was a good one to everybody, friends, family, people she didn't know. She did everything, my mother. So no, I think I'm gonna just get ready, Ron, and Thursday I leave. So we got to leave here at 5:30 in the morning. I think my wife said, to get to Buriram to fly out. So no, I'll do one though. I'll do one from the States. It'll probably be after the 11th. It'll be once I get to my cousin Richie's in Temecula, and I've got time to just sit and relax, and I'll bring everybody up to speed on what's going on. Thanks for coming by. If you guys aren't subscribed, my favorite hunting and fishing and good old wholesome American people. So good family. By all means, please subscribe. Can't remember. Yeah, I got that same one. Same thing. Everybody saying hi. Saying hi back. Yeah, so that's my plan. And then I'll be back on the 20th, it actually is. I leave on the 19th, but I don't get back here until the 20th. And because I fly the next day on to come home. But it's actually weird because I fly in like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and then again I'm gonna have to get from, I never can say them right, Swanepoel, whatever it is, to Don Meringue, and take my time. By the time I get there, it'll probably be 2:30, 3 o'clock, and the plane boards at like 6 o'clock and takes off at 6:30 or something. So I'm only gonna have to hang out for morning. I'll eat breakfast or something. Hopefully I'm not gonna be too of this jet lag crap. I'm just 4 years or 3 years, and I'm just getting into Thai time where I go to bed at a normal time, and I still wake up 8 times all night, but I still. All right, Ron. Thanks for coming by, brother. I will talk to you on probably the 12th or 13th. I'll come back. Thanks, Paul. I will have a good trip. I hope. Nikki saying hi to Logan. Hey, Waza, how are you? Let's see. Hey, Dave, been super busy as of late, so not tuned in much. So sorry. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will. I leave Thursday morning, if you probably just heard, if you were on. So, yeah. And like I said, it's probably going to hit me more. It hit me hard when I found out. And then it'll probably hit me more when I'm actually, in the church, when they show all the pictures and photographs and all that kind of crud. But after that at the party, it'll be relief. I'll know that she's saying my goodbyes and all that, and it's gonna be a bummer. She was a pain in the ass, Italian mother, but she was a good one, and I'm gonna miss her. So. 1 week in Thailand. What was that? What did you get asked? Bedtime, normal time, what time? Yeah, I don't know. For me, normal time, I usually 9, 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then I'm up at 10, 10:45, 11:56, 2 o'clock, 2:45. Just horrible. I don't sleep well. Is Nikki leaving? What was the 1 week? I didn't get that. 1 week in Thailand. Byron, where are you going? Now, Nikki, did you answer me earlier? Is the wedding done, or is it still coming? I can't remember. You probably answered me. I know you probably did. But thanks, Scott. That's the channel if you guys need to subscribe. It's a good channel. I think you'll enjoy it. Like I said, I like a little bit of everything, moto vlogging, moto camping, catch and cook. And this is like a hunting, fishing, and good old wholesome USA family channel. I like it. I like it. I like to change it up. Oh, you'll be here soon. Oh, it has happened. Oh, you're probably going, I bet. Oh, good. I can't wait for that. You're going to have to let us know. That'll be awesome. I don't know. I can't imagine being any other place. I know I've got to go back for my mom's deal. I am not looking forward to it. I'm loving going to be able to see my kids and my family. I'm hating going back to the U.S. So it's like, it's going to be nice being able to see everybody. I haven't seen everybody in 3 years. Once I get back on the every 4 months for 2 weeks deal until don't want that 16-hour flight anymore, it'll be fine. I'll be able to go see my grandkids. And I'm imagining, I got to talk to my son, but I don't, he goes everywhere with his family, so I'm imagining they're all coming. So that'll be kind of cool. I'll get to see all my grandchildren, and the one youngest, which I've never seen face to face, probably scare the crap out of her, and I'll get to see her. So. Magical. I wish I could rewind. That's one good thing. I don't know about you, but the weddings and all the stuff now with everybody with their, you get, 9 million hours of footage of stuff. I mean, back in the day when I got married, we got nothing, a couple of pictures and an album, an old video. What was it? The VCR tape deal. So we did get a little bit in my era, I guess. But now you got 500 or 200 people with their phones, just send it to me. Send it to me. You get hour after hour of different angle of footage of the whole day. I remember back in the day, we did the camera thing, the throwaway camera. We left on the table too, so we got those two. Plus, we had a photographer and a video person. It was a good one. That was this one, the one that really counted. So I'll be traveling. So yeah, definitely, Nick, for sure. Yeah, I bet you it'll be nice. It's like I say, I haven't ranted about moving to Thailand, but if you're able to retire and you can come to Thailand and try it here, by all means, please do yourself a favor and come for 3 to 6 months and check it out. I just can't see anybody in the U.S. if you didn't plan absolutely perfectly and paid your house off of and watch the stuff go through the frickin' roof on homes, and you've got 3 of them and everything is just awesome, you can go do anything you want. But if you're in there and you save $50,000 and you lived month to month pretty much, and you're in a rental house, you never really got around to buying them, that 1,800, 1,600, 2,000 that you got, I did a video on it. You can do it. You can do it. You can even vacation and go around and use buses here and transportation here and hotels here. There's stuff. You don't have to go to 5-star hotels. There's a lot of things you can do. You don't have to just sit here versus sitting in the U.S. or sitting in Australia or sitting in the U.K. You can get out and do some stuff. And if you feel good on 2 wheels, you get yourself a nice bigger scooter and you can tour around. So I don't know. There's my rant on moving to Thailand. I don't want to go too extensive. It's getting crowded now. Koh Samui was during the week was starting to get. I could imagine what it was on the weekends, but it was really nice. 50 next month. Wow. 19 in my hand. I just want to sunbathe and not do much. Yeah, I don't blame you, Nick. Come and relax. You earned it, right? I didn't think you would. I didn't think. What did I miss here? I don't think you should YouTube. I should YouTube? Why is that? But we'll travel island. Yeah, I don't blame you on that either, Nick. I'd be hitting this stuff up. That would be nice, laying on the beach watching that, or numerous others. Actually, good views for sure. How long are you gonna come for? 3 weeks? I don't know. Vacations to me got longer and longer the older and older I got. I think the last time when I went to the last vacation I took with the wife that passed was 14 days, 2 weeks, in a 5-star, awesome. We had a great time. It was fun. A month. Awesome. Perfect. What did I say? 3 weeks? No, what did I say? 14 days? I don't remember what I said. I'm awesome. My mind's going. That's got me a little scared. I got to have people watching me. When I get back home, I'm gonna go to a couple of close friends and say, make sure you check on me every few months and see if I remember my name. And I don't know, man. I saw my aunt do it. I didn't not digging Alzheimer's. I'll take the massive heart attack, dead before I hit the ground. When it's time to go. I'm hoping that'll wait off 15 years. What am I now? 60, 75? Wait, 60, 66, 76? Yeah, early 80s. My mom was still in pretty good shape in the 80s, in her 80s. Like I said, up until 87, and then everything went downhill. All right, Logan. You have a good one. What did I miss? What did Tommy say? What was that? What did Daz say? I missed it too, Nick. Yeah. All right. Well, how long has it been now? Wow, an hour and a half. My battery's going low on my phone. Let's see. Oh, and also I don't think I plugged Paul. If you guys aren't subscribed, do yourself a favor and subscribe to Expat Paul. Out in Bangkok, doing like I don't know what would you call it, Paul? Travel food vlogging. A lot of food stuff, and like I said, I say it every time. He did the one on IKEA, and I didn't know they even had food in there. Never been in there, but I like the videos. So you guys know if they're not on here, if they're on here, you should subscribe. They're good channels. Message you also soon. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a party when Nikki gets here. We'll keep it on the down low. Talking about no trolls about 10 minutes ago. I know. Was that guy a troll? Was that a troll? Did somebody X him? Lee Kim. I don't know. But that isn't bad. I mean, they want to come in and say I shouldn't do you. That's your opinion. But you're even more of a moron because you're watching me. So who's the smarter one here? The guy that says you shouldn't be doing YouTube and you're actually watching? I think that's the one that's more on the pathetic side. But they can come in and say that. You don't need to expel them unless they get nasty. I don't think that's nasty. Hugs. Yeah, it'll be a bunch of fun. Head into Robinson's. All right, and I was. How far is Robinson's from you, by the way? I'm just wondering. I miss the troll. They love it. Yeah, I mean, he came in and said I shouldn't do. I'll even put him up on the screen. There he is, Lee Kim. He said, I don't think you should YouTube. Okay. I mean, but isn't it easier going, I don't like this guy. Click. I don't. But I guess making a statement, get on. I have to give him more time because I'm a moron. But it has been pretty good. I haven't had much problems. They are out there, but a couple people still saying stuff. But that's okay. I don't care. Like my wife and everybody and James helped me out in the past. They're barking dogs. They mean nothing. 25 kilometers. What are you doing there? If you don't mind saying. Again, I'll voice this on here. Whenever I'm asking you guys people something, you don't have to answer me. All you got to say is, I'd rather not respond, and I'll get the idea. And I won't be hurt by it at all. So don't be hurt by me asking questions. You don't have to answer. Nikki, you're still here. Are you going to go to just Thailand, or are you going to hit like whatever, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia? Are you going to go around, or just? I mean, I could spend a whole month. I could spend my rest of my life here, so it's not hard to do. But yeah, exactly. I guess that's why they're called haters, right? There must be a reason for it. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it just is. I think a lot of them do it just for the drama because they're trying to get attention to their channel, whatever the case may be, and that's why they do it. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't really want to watch anybody that I don't want to watch, and that's the great thing about YouTube. One click and you're off surfing for another vlogger, and it isn't like there's any shortage of them in the Thailand genre, right? There's a million of them now, so. Wife wants to go to the bank and then go to Big C in the pharmacy. Ah, cool. Yeah, my wife went to Big C day before yesterday. And that's the one good thing about there. I can jam down there, and it doesn't matter. If anybody's in Surin, you go to the second floor of the Robinson Mall here, and pretty much all the banks are there. I don't know what is there, 4 or 5 of them, Andrew, I think. I know Bangkok Bank's ones is the pink one, the green one, the polka dotted one. I think there's 4 or 5 of them up there. Yeah, don't forget your bank book. There you go. That's good advice for you, Andrew, from Daz. Um, yeah, yeah, they like it, right, Nick? It's it's amazing. But like I said, I don't know. As long as they're not like that comment there, that doesn't. You have your opinion, you know. Obviously, you want to watch, or you wouldn't be watching. But you can voice your opinion. I'm not against letting anybody uh, voice their opinion on this channel. Like I said, as long as it's not nasty or, you know, I don't care. A lot of the people on here are a little bit protective, overprotective of me, so they'll probably bump you real quick. But otherwise, I don't think I threatened to let all of them out of jail on January 1st. I did that last year, not the year before. And hell, if they weren't all back in jail and after the first live stream, they didn't waste any time. Uh, yeah, exactly. That's the way you got to be, Nick. Don't matter. Uh, okay, okay, that makes sense. I missed that. If you made any of them, I'll then by all means, if they're nasty, get rid of them. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Let's see, Rob said, Dave, you have many fans and are great on YouTube. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, I have fun, and like I said, I'm going to keep doing this in until it's not fun anymore, and then I'll be done. And I can't see that happening. Too many good people. That's why I said I don't really need, more. I just want to meet more people. It's just the way that I am. I want to meet people, and everybody that I've met have just been great people here in Thailand. So I want to meet more. I want to have meetups of just Gotta Love Thailand or Trailer Trash Thailand. Hopefully, once that gets going, whenever people are traveling like Nikki and stuff like that, but there's a good chance that maybe Nikki here at the same time, Jake's here at the same time, Daz is here at the same time. Everybody that travels in and out and back and forth, Brock, all, and we have a weekend meetup somewhere on an island or something. Would be awesome. For 20, 30 people, I think it'd be a kick. So I'm hoping, and the trolls, I don't know. You want to watch me, and they know where I am. It's not like I hide, But hey, speaking of trolls, there's one. What's up, brother? Hey, I'll quickly pop it in. Wish you a safe travel. Thank you, Mark. I will hopefully, make it there. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm having my wife ask her pharmacist sister if they have Xanax here in Thailand. And can I get it over the counter, which I don't think I can. But I might just go down to the local. Instead of waiting for my doctor, I'll just go down to the local, doctor and say I'm taking an air flight. Or I asked her to ask her sister also what drug would be a good one for, flying and worried about anxiety. Because I'm worried about, them saying, hey, you, put on your mask, eat through a hole in it, whatever the hell I'm worried about it. I shouldn't be worried. Everybody that's flown, Mark being one of them, has said, I've been flying. They haven't asked nothing. And I flew on Air Asia. Me and Tim from Udon. We walked into the Udon airport, never put on a mask, and walked onto the plane, never put on a mask. Walked out in Phuket and never put on a mask. And but I'm still. That's an hour flight. I wouldn't panic. When I'm on a 12, 13-hour flight, it's like, oh man, I'm not digging this. So I don't know. I want to get my hands on some Xanax. Wash them down with Daniels. There you go. But I had a buddy that didn't fly, and he used to, I forget what the guy gave him, but I was in charge of him once. We went to Cabo San Lucas. I told you guys we used to go there all the time. And I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't Cabo. No, it was Manzanillo, I think. We had to land in one airport, come out and do immigration, get on a bus, go to the immigration part of the airport, do it, get back on the bus, come back to the airplane, walk up the ramp, get back on the plane, fly, and then land in Manzanillo. And I had to like help him out of the seat and walk him. He was like this, and show him the paper he filled out, scribbled on and whatever, and got him back to the plane. Now, land, disembark off the plane, get on a bus, go to a building, get out of the bus, fill out a couple whatever, back on the bus, back to the airplane, get on the airplane, take off, and land. And then finally, when we landed, he came about, didn't remember any of it, none of it, and woke up. But I never did ask him what the hell that was. But that must have been a hell of a drug. I don't want that. I'm by myself, But I don't, I don't want to do that. Hey, Giant, how are you doing? Glad you could make it. Flight attendants know me. I bet you they do. I bet you they do. And Mark is going to be here soon too, which will be awesome. And I'm going to make a trip over to Patea, and we're going to come in April. I'm going to be there for at least a week. The kids have they've been back and forth that they were going to come, not going to come, going to come, not going to come for the month of April, but now they both decided to come. So we're going to do the family thing, I think, in Rayong, because I want to look at a condo there to buy. So we're going to go there. So if I'm there, obviously I'm real close to Tom and Mark, and then close to everybody in John Tim. I didn't have to do that, Nick. Thank you. You're the best. My wife will appreciate it. But that's awesome. And we're real close again this month. My wife, it's been 3 months straight that we've went over the $100 deal, and she gets it into her AdSense account. And I want to thank everybody very much. That's awesome. And it doesn't take much. But thank you, Nikki, again. Daz, I'm arriving almost the same day. Wow, okay. There are a bunch of good people here, that's for sure, Nick. I agree. I always drink heavily when flying. I don't drink, so I'm not worried about dying or crashing. I'm worried about breathing. Like I said, I think in my mind, it's all in my frickin' mind. It's from having that tube shoved down my throat for 2 months. It sucked. I mean, I hope everybody in here never has to have that done. It's horrible. 23 days. Who's counting? Too bad Logan's not here. He could tell you the exact day that he's retiring down to the hour. Thank you, Scott. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. And I don't have any trolls, so if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, you can be my first troll. My kids. That's right. It'll be nice. Hopefully, if everybody gets here, then Jake, he's in Florida and stuff like that. It gets late for him. About what time is it now? Almost 10:30. God, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. It's amazing. Time flies when you're having fun, right? There he is. I was just gonna say that you are usually sleeping. Had some guests. Okay. Makes sense. Was it you that said, I'd asked a question earlier, that said that you had people from the service that were pilots on Philippines, and you had flown it and said Philippine Air was decent, right? I think. Well, I'm taking it anyway this Thursday. But I think it was Jake that said that it was decent. And I'd asked before, months ago, when I was trying to plan something. And people had said it was okay. I think one person didn't like it. I can't remember who. Jake's here. But it's okay, Troll. All there, I can see why. that I'm not all there. Here, let me put it up here. You could use some advice from TTT. This is that triple turd, I think. He said you're not all there. I can see why. Why? You watch a guy that buys subscribers and buys views. What's the reason behind that? And you don't have to be that intelligent to figure that out either. But we won't get into that. He's been kind of leaving me alone, except for trolls like you. So somebody can boot that guy. Doesn't matter if the sucks are not navy. Yeah, exactly. I got my tickets. Doesn't make a difference. Yes, I have friends in Philippine Air Force and pilots, and who've flown on very positive experience. Cool. I'll give everybody an update on what I thought of it, and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It's a seat, you know. What the hell? You might as well have a seat. Don't ghost me. Is Jake ghosting you? Jake likes Nikki. But anyway, yeah, I will go back there, pay the respect to my mother on her passing, get to visit my family, and be back here on the 20th. So, and like I said, I want to thank everybody for all the condolences and all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate it. It does help. I mean, people actually give a shit, and it does matter. So, slap. Nikki slapping. Are you slapping poor Jake? Feel free. Slap away. He likes it. Our GI likes it. Let's see. So, so that's the plan. We'll go up to like 2 hours. I think that's probably plenty long enough. But I will put together something when I get there. After the services, I will do a short live stream to tell everybody what it was like, how it went. I know it's going to be good. Like I said, Italians throw some of the best wakes, so it'll be good. It'll be a good way to send her off. I know that in her religion and in Catholic and stuff, she's smiling from ear to ear, being where she's talked about being for 20 years. She's been talking about dying since she was 70. So ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go anytime. So she finally got her wish. I think she got her wish right on at the right time. I think it could have been maybe, I don't know. The quality of life wasn't great the last year or a couple of years. My brother had quite a chore watching after her, but she was up and down. The last month or 2 months or something like that were getting bad. So it worked out for the best. But it'll be good to see everybody. Like I said, it's been 3 years since I've been back to the U.S. So there's Nikki, and I think what do we got? 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 42 seconds, and 17 people still here. That's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Sorry, let's see. I think I caught everything. You guys got any more questions before I go and end this live stream? By all means, go ahead and ask, and we will see. Let me see if I missed anything. Let's see. So I don't see anything. Wow. I just went back and checked. Just so you guys know, the one troll that was there was probably triple turd. The channel was created February 20th. So I'm imagining that's probably him. But anyway, we'll get off that subject, which I said I was going to, and back to the live stream. But let's see. Don't pick up on the trolls too much. Poor Blake, advice can't be all there. Yeah, I don't know. He is. Did you get Mr. I don't know what JR's saying. JR retired in Thailand. Did I get what now? Mr. I don't know. Sorry. Hello, Margaret. Oh, the food was unbelievable there. My wife was in heaven. I haven't met a Thai lady yet that wasn't completely in a state of ecstasy in any place that had a bunch of seafood, and she had a great time. But the food, even for me, some of the stuff I'm not real big on, but I ate some really good food there. I was surprised. Let's see what the question. So Dave, when are you getting? And it's not even really a joke. I'm thinking about probably in about 3 months, I'd like to lose a little bit more weight and get a little better in shape, and then I'm going to go ahead and. I don't want to, but I'm going to have one done. If that goes good and everything, and before the end of the year, I'll probably get the other one done. And then I'm going to be with my cousin who just had both of them done right before Christmas. So I'll get a bunch of insight on what he thought. But they were giving him oxycodone, so I've never taken that, and I just don't want to. I don't know what kind of drugs they have here, but it'll definitely be one of the questions I ask the doctor when it does get close. I suggested that restaurant for you to try. Oh, okay. I don't know which one. We probably did. I'm trying to think of the name. We went to so many of them. Some of them I didn't even put on. I didn't even do vlogs on because I'm such a great vlogger. But all of them were great. I like I said, I didn't sit down one place that I ate and went, oh boy, this is horrible. It was really good food there, most definitely. Dave will not be kicking for your San Francisco 49ers this year. Roger and Mark, Jake's gone. Did Jake go already? Or did you kick him? Didn't mean was a joke. Just know you're. Yeah. I've needed. They wanted to do it 20 years ago. It was bone on bone over 20 years ago, both of them, and I just been putting it off, and now, due to my weight, I think, and my age, I'm so horribly out of shape, and walking wise and everything. I just, it's a bitch when you got a 43-year-old wife. You want to at least be able to walk somewhere with her, So I got to get it done. So hopefully I can get them both done. Hopefully this year, get back to some kind of health, to a decent level that I feel comfortable at, and live for 10 or 15 years, which I think is not out of the question. What was 13? 13 travel for the month. When are you coming, Jake? I know you guys are bone on bone. Yeah, man, I'm so used to it. It's been a long time that I've had pain in my knees, and I guess my tolerance for pain has, gone up. But now it's getting to where it's painful to walk 3 blocks. I still try to get my as many steps in as I can a day, but it would be nice to just get rid of that freaking pain, and have the, muscle pain and stuff like that. It's not a problem, but this pain is a totally different deal. Hello, Dave. How are you? When you leave to the U.S., I'm back in Sydney for 14 days. I leave. Well, actually, we'll probably get back here right about the same time. I'm going on the 9th, and I'm back on the 20th. On the 19th, I actually am back in Thailand on the 19th, back over in Surin on the 20th, staying like overnight in BKK. Uh, yeah, Bionic Man. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Take her to take who to Sizzler? I liked Sizzler. A lot of people bad stories saying about, I don't know, rats running around or something. We've eaten every time I've met with Meow and Jim in Udon and Tim. We went to Sizzler. I wish they had one in this Robinson. They don't though. Ah, cool. Yeah, I think I'll actually be in Bangkok on the 20th. I fly in the 19th. I think the 19th, or land the 20th at 1 o'clock in the morning or something. I'm definitely in Bangkok until 6 o'clock at Don Meringue, if I say that wrong. Then I'm there, and I think the flight Knock Air takes out of there at like 6:30, 6:50, 6:40, something like that. And do we go over? Oh, we're 2 minutes. Oh, we're 2 hours and 56 seconds. Hold on a second. Oh. All right. All right. To the 20 people that are here, thank you very much. Let's see. Wait. We'll put up Jake's thing. Ron John and I had lunch at the Sizzler, and giant freaking rat came running out of the kitchen, ran out the door, and terrorized the girls at. Well, you got to be keeping them girls away from that dessert stuff. I don't know. I've been working in kitchens all my life, and I have never worked in a kitchen yet that was free of them. Were they under control? Yeah, for the most part. But it seems like that comes along with it. But I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was good. The hamburger was good. Jim had the hamburger. I like salad bars, although I think the salad bar in the States, there isn't too many Sizzlers left in the U.S. anymore, is there? But I don't know. I would still go. But I thought that's where I heard. Now it rings a bell that the rat story was you. So anyway, so if you don't want to go to Sizzler, there's a good reason not to go to Sizzler. I don't know if it'll curve me from going there or not, but it it could. The rat didn't bother me. They were everywhere. I don't know. They're chasing them down in the fields here to eat them. The cousin that did the wall and everything, I think he's eaten two that he's caught here, and people, I guess, some here come here sometimes at night and walk through the fields and try to catch them. So it's not bad. So didn't for real. Yeah, it would kind of freak me out too if it was running out of the kitchen. All right, everybody, thank you very much. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Everybody here is awesome. We went over 2 hours. I will probably, not even probably, I will do a live stream after the services. And like I always say, the intro and the outro for my live streams was done by Richard of Richard Travel. Hope everything's going good with you, Richard. And I want to thank everybody for watching and wish you a great morning, afternoon, or evening. And I will catch you all on the next one.